break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?
What is going on? Are you guys ready, bro? Are you guys ready for 2K24? Happy New Year to everyone in the LexxOverse. We're a few short likes from crossing 10. It would be amazing if you guys crush our way to 10 and beyond. That would be amazing. Amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed Monday Night Raw yesterday. We did an awesome post-Raw review, speculation, prediction, talked about all things wrestling, and we're going to continue that here today as well. But before we talk about real life and we talk about what's going on in the road to the Royal Rumble, we got to discuss a couple things in the LexxOverse that will be happening on this channel. You guys saw the title of the stream. There's a new wrestling league for subscribers happening. All right. Here it is. LWF stands for LexxOverse Wrestling Federation. That is going to be the official name of our wrestling league within the subscribers on the channel. It's absolutely free. You don't have to spend any kind of money to join in. You are more than welcome to join. All you need to do is, one, be subscribed, obviously, which I know everyone in here right now is. But two, you need to have a current gen console. You need to have an Xbox Series X or S. And if you don't have an Xbox, well, PlayStation 5 will do the trick as well. So this will be available to everyone on Xbox and PlayStation. We're uniting both platforms. That's step 2. So step 1, just be subscribed to the channel. Step 2, have an Xbox or PlayStation. And then this is probably the kicker here for a lot of people that don't have Discord. Step 3 would be creating a Discord account. And if you do have a Discord account, well, all you have to do is join in the community. Over a year later, it's been about 2 years in the making. It's been too long. A lot of you guys have asked for this for a very long time. And I feel like this is the time now. I'm ready, and I hope you guys are as well. So again, step 1, be a subscriber of the LexxOverse. Most of you, if not all of you, are already. Step 2, have the Xbox Series X/S or a PS5. And step 3, join our awesome Discord community where the league will live through that. You did ask every year since you joined the community. You did. And it didn't happen sooner because it just wasn't the right time. What up, gaming? Right now, I can answer as many questions as you guys may have for me, because I have a really good idea what this is going to look like. But the one thing I'm not going to put a cap on is how many people can join in. We're going to have as many people as we possibly can that want to be in it. And not only that, we're gonna do it with the official superstars in the game. So again, you guys we're going to start the Q&A here shortly. I'm going to load up WWE 2K23. We're going to go through some of the characters, and we're going to go over through some of the rules and regulation, and I will 100% have a carbon copy for you guys. I'm going to be working on a list of rules and regulations that you guys will need to read. One thing that I will tell you guys right here, right now, like Phenomenal Ace, which you guys know of our community, he doesn't really like to read a whole lot, and he likes to make assumptions and draw conclusions. This is going to be all written in stone, all right? We're going to have the rules and regulations for everyone to follow. It's going to be very basic, very easy, and at the end of the day, we'll make limited adjustments, right? In terms of facilitating accessibility for everyone. And it doesn't matter your time zone. It doesn't matter where you're at in the world. The only thing that matters is that you're subscribed, you're in our Discord, and that you are on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X/S. Now, you guys are probably wondering, and I know you guys are excited as to how the roster is going to look. Well, I'm going to tell you guys right now, you may be in for a little disappointment. You may be in for a little disappointment. This is one of the kickers here. And I know that there's a few people that are going to be watching this stream back, and they're going to have so many questions since they didn't get to tune in during the live stream. So we're going to do a couple more of these first announcement streams, okay, before the stream. Before the first official LWF stream, we're going to be building towards that. We're going to be creating awareness and hopefully getting more and more people to sign up and sign in to this amazing league we're going to be creating. All thanks to you guys. Carter, Witty, VJ, Leader, everyone that has asked Jay, so many more that I can't even list and mention here. So many of you guys have been wanting this for so long, since you found this channel, since you joined this community. And you know, we're finally here. The time has finally come. I'm ready for it. I'm going to embrace it, and we're going to create it from the ground up and re-envision what I actually used to do this on the Xbox 360. I had a massive league on Xbox 360, and I had a website where I had comments and news sections and all that. That was something that I did on the Xbox 360 with no YouTube, no videos, just what we had at that point in time, limited resources, and it was a ton of fun. So if you guys are worried about being the best gamer, about being the best in the sticks, in the ring and all that, it doesn't matter how bad your record looks. It doesn't. This is going to be exciting for everyone. I'm telling you, when I start unraveling what I want this league to look like, you guys are gonna really, you know, get excited even more than what you already are. I remember having anywhere between 60 to 100 people in our league. It was a lot of people in our league, and I managed each and every one of them. I remember having a notebook. I would write down stuff. I remember having the website with a news front. And the cool thing here is that we're going to do everything through Discord. We're going to do power rankings, a news section. This is not just going to be for the matches and just a league with a win-loss record. I know there's people out there that already play in certain leagues. I know there's leagues out there that like to do their own little stories and baloney. I want to involve you guys, the subscribers, the community within the role-playing space. This is going to be kind of like what you see on stream when you watch somebody play Grand Theft Auto role-playing, where they have to act like a police officer, they have to act like a fireman or a robber or a banker or whatever you want to be in that world. Well, that's what we're going to do, but in wrestling terms, through Discord, through wrestling in general, okay? And it's gonna be interactive. We're going to do weekly shows, not just for the matches that are going to be taking place. We're going to be doing weekly shows for people on PlayStation and Xbox. So everyone's going to have their own division, so to speak. They're going to have their own power rankings. And you guys got to be willing to role play, man. You guys don't got to join in on the mic. You don't have to get on your phone or on the headset. You don't have to, do an awkward voice and act like you're someone that you're not. We're going to do everything through text. So there's going to be a lot of reading, okay? There's going to be a lot of reading for developing stories, for character interactions, and we're going to bring that onto our streams. So the way that I'm going to do that is that I'm going to have another separate weekly show outside of the matches that we're going to see unravel. We're going to be doing a weekly show breaking down the stories, okay? We're going to be talking about the power rankings and who's climbing, the title picture and what's going on. So if you guys don't want to participate, as a character in Discord and play your role, then that's totally fine. We don't need you to be on screen and front and center, but you cannot be a main eventer. So Reaper Luciano, aka the Don here, he wants to join in on this league and he doesn't want to read, he doesn't want to participate. That's fine, but you can't be Randy Orton. You get what I mean? You could join the league if you just want to do wins and losses and you just want to do your matches. Well, you may not be utilized as much and you're going to be more of a filler character in our universe. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. We're going to welcome all kinds of gamers here. Haven't played WWE 2K in a minute, but this sounds great. I'm in. Mr. Toxic Black, thank you for the $10. I appreciate you. What up, Koval? How's it going? Thank you so much. John, unfortunately, this will not be on PS4. And you guys were asking, hey, man, I've been wanting a wrestling league for so long. I've been waiting for you to do it. Well, consoles weren't available as they are now, right? They weren't as available. People needed to upgrade their systems, and I've been on next gen since 2020. If I would have done the league for 2K22 on next gen only, I would have either have to have played on the PS4 or I would have to play on the Xbox One, and I didn't want to do that. But now, so many people have PS5, so many people have the Xbox Series consoles that it's more accessible and available. And even then, look at what John was asking me. He said, hey, are you going to do it on PS4? Unfortunately, this is only going to be for the series consoles along with PS5. I was joking. Don't get RKO, Lex. Will the league be 1 week on PS5, 1 week on Xbox? No. So the best part about this is that they're going to run side by side. We're going to do it within the same week. So we're going to have about two shows per week, okay? And I know a lot of people can't wrestle every single day. A lot of people have a tight schedule, different time zones. Obviously, it's going to be a little complicated. Look at Toxic with his donation appearing on screen, showing up like the people's champ. Yes, you could still tune in, John. You could still tune in. You could still be part of the community. You could still watch and enjoy the content we're going to be creating through this league. I think it'll be pretty good in the rankings. I've been in the top 30 in the rankings, and now I'm back at 72 on the leaderboard, so I think I'll do great. I want to do everything Dan says. Let's celebrate their 10th. Oh, this is your 10th super chat on stream? That's awesome, Black. Look at that. I just noticed right now YouTube put a little banner under your donation that it's the 10th donation you've had on stream. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I'm all right, Lex. What's Wrestling League? Well, you got to tune in, listen to what I'm saying. You got to rewind if you weren't in here earlier, because we got so much to go through. One of the biggest things here is that there is absolutely no created content. And I know that's a bummer for those of you that like to express your colorful characterization and your alternate attires. And I get it. It's a bummer. But the only way that I can control cheating and the only way that I can limit all that extra cheese that I really don't want to deal with is by literally turning that off. I'm going to be turning off created content. Absolutely no created content. If you guys want to join in, you have to basically select a real official WWE 2K superstar. So now onto that portion real quick. All right. No, that's not a shot towards you, Witty. Not a shot towards you. I'm just trying to be fair. Exactly, Jay. I'm just trying to be fair. So, again, guys, we're going to be doing a Q&A shortly where I'm going to literally answer every single question you're going to throw at me in the chat. I'm just going off the top of my head through some of the bullet points that I wanted to share with you guys. And I see a lot of you guys saying, I want to be Dominic Mysterio. I want to be Randy Orton. Well, that's going to be one of the more interesting elements in this stream. Okay? We're going to be doing not a yearly draft because 1 year is far too long, but we'll probably do a draft like maybe every 4 to 6 months, something like that. I still got to work out the number on that. What up, Stacks? I'm not too sure how long the draft will take, but we're going to do a draft. All right? So right here, these are the superstars available. Whoever you have unlocked that came with the game, what you see is what you get. We're not going to go ahead and worry about alternative characters and, oh, what's the status? Unlocked a hidden version of Triple H and such did this or the other. I'm not going to allow any created characterization. Unfortunately, it's just the best way that we can control. So no CM Punk this season right now. All right, I know that you could change the renders. I know that you could get the DLC characters. Yes, anything official, whatever's official from WWE 2K will be available for selection. The draft is going to be very, very simple, guys. I'm going to put everyone's name in a hat, if you will, and I'm going to literally select name by name, number by number for you guys to have the chance to literally select anyone you want whenever your name is called. We're going to do that live on stream. One for the primetime division, which is PS5, and one for the X division, which is the Xbox community. All right? So that's how the draft is going to play out. I'm not going to force you to pick a random superstar. I'm not going to drop your name and say, hey, you got to be Ivy Nile, or hey, you got to be JD McDonough. I'm not going to do you that dirty, okay? I know, even though that would be interesting, I know that would turn a lot of heads and a lot of people would be super disappointed if that was the case. So we're not going to be doing that either. Okay, no force picks. You're going to be able to pick whoever you want. If you want to be Thugonomics John Cena, that's your pick. No one else can be John Cena but you. Now, one thing that I will say is that if you're going to be a certain version of a superstar, like John Cena, for example, you want to be John Cena 03, he's 82 overall. You cannot go ahead and change from John Cena 03 to John Cena 96 and just play around with the overalls. Okay, you can't do that. There's just no way I'm going to allow that. If you're going to be John Cena, 82 overall John Cena, that's who you're going to be. You're going to be 82 overall through the season of 6 months or what have you. DLC count for sure. Yes, we're going to have different titles. So we'll get into the Q&A portion. Just listen closely, guys. And again, I'll read the comments and I'll look at your feedback and I'll give you some replies as well. This thing is sounding more and more structured. I love it. Yeah, man, I have a very good idea of what I want this to look like from a content standpoint. I know that it's going to be a little too interactive for some people that maybe just want to wrestle, but that's why I want to give the option. I know there's going to be hardcore gamers. There's going to be people that are going to be like, yes, I want to be the best. I want to be the LexxOverse champion, if you will. And I understand that, right? All right, Kovo, I'll see you on the next one. Just come back to the stream if you have any more questions and listen to the rest of the show and, comment and all that. And we'll continue the discussion going forward. I will be doing several streams leading up to the first official show. So you guys are not going to, miss out on being aware of what's going to be certain things and the rules and regulation. Again, I have WordPad open here. So when you guys ask me questions, I'm going to put your question filtered through the WordPad. I'm going to save that. I'm going to put that on Discord. And you guys will be able to access the rules and regulations whenever you feel like it to kind of have a better understanding and have a better idea. Once you guys get situated and you understand, the circumstances of what we're going for, you guys will definitely feel a lot more comfortable. Right now, a lot of things are running through your head and you're like, oh, how's this going to be? How's that going to be? So no worries. There's going to be enough time for us to kind of gather all the information we possibly need to help everyone get situated. So back to what I was saying. I want this to be a competitive league, but at the same time, I want this to be a league for people that just want to have fun, because that's what gaming and discussing wrestling and all the stuff that we enjoy from this world should be about, right? Fun. Breaking news, Trinity, Fatu, Naomi expected back in WWE. That's amazing, if it's true. What up, ref? So Trick Williams is on board. So let's go over here. Custom superstars. None of these superstars that I have that are custom are available. All right. No custom superstars, no created content. So none of that BS. Downloaded superstars, 100%. There's going to be a draft. You guys will be able, if you guys own the content, go for it. Knock yourself out. You could be whoever you want. All right. So another thing. All about fun. Exactly. Another thing. Matches will be scheduled based on overalls. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, Lex, overalls don't matter. I'm not going to put, for example, 95 overall Brock Lesnar against 79 overall Brutus Creed. Unless it's like a tag match, right? Unless it's like a tag match or something like that, then maybe if we combine higher overalls or whatever. But even then, I don't think we're doing tag team wrestling during our first year. Honestly, I gotta be honest with you guys, I may not do tag team wrestling, because the thing is that another big sticking point is that I'm going to be supervising every single match. Every single match I will be watching live on stream. So you guys will have the opportunity to ultimately make an appearance on a live show. We are creating this content together, and this is something that I truly want you guys to be involved in. I want you guys to allow for your creativity to take you as far as you want it to take you. Yes, we're doing different divisions based on overalls, and there's going to be championship titles within those divisions. Okay? If I wanted to be Ilja Dragunov and I updated his moveset to make it more realistic to what he does right now, is that still okay to use him? No. So let me go ahead and let me show you guys a very clear-cut description. I'm going to show you guys a sample of what the league is going to look like. All right? So I'm going to come over here. Let's say today we're doing Monday Night Raw for PlayStation or whatever. I don't know what the names are just yet, or I do, but I don't want to reveal them. So I'm going to go to lobbies, and I'm going to create a lobby. This is going to be a triple threat match, right? We're going to do a triple threat match here. Or even if we do a real triple threat, I'll make it a fatal four-way. But whatever. Point is, I'll do a triple threat match because I'm going to be the third party here. And I'm going to be watching every single match. I'm going to go ahead and do it on Monday Night Raw because I feel like doing Monday Night Raw for whatever reason. That's the stadium we're rolling with. Okay, whatever. When I go into match options, we're taking off custom portraits. No custom portraits. No edited or created superstars. Okay? No edited or created superstars. All right, keep that in mind. I will say this again. No edited or created superstars. I don't care if it's a hidden character from What's the Status or Joe Mashups or any of those guys. We are not gonna do created superstars because it opens the floodgates for, I'm not saying you're a cheater or the next person or the next. We don't know who's going to join the league just yet. We don't know if it's going to be the usual suspects that tune in there every stream and you guys want to have all the integrity and loyalty in the world. We don't know if it's going to be a random person that just found the channel and said, hey, I want to join this league. We don't know if they're going to come in with a custom moveset and cheese ball. You got what I'm saying? So I'm going to literally manage every single match. It will be televised on this channel. Ace, we're going to get into the questions now. Give me a second because I know you're going to have 1,000 questions. So is it possible for an 80 overall player to move higher in the division if they're very successful in their current division? So maybe we could bump you and expand you. Yes. Only if you guys are willing. The reason why I'm capping off overalls like 90 to 95, 85 to 90, whatever, is because I don't want people to make excuses or get angry and quit when they lose a match. As much as this is going to be exciting and you guys want to win every single match, it's impossible, right? You're not going to win every match, and I want that to be another sticking point, if you will. I want it to feel like even if you lost, there is still a storyline here. There's still a reason to stick around in the league. Just because you're not a champion doesn't mean, you know, you all of a sudden quit because your record is 0-10. So, yes, I'm going to be booking the matches. I'm going to be booking the matches, and I'm going to be booking, so to speak, the long term. I'm going to do long-term booking here. We're going to do programs together, okay? I'm going to make sure that we're going to keep things fair and fun, bro. Those are going to be the fair and fun are two things that I want for you guys to grasp and truly understand here. Fix the outcomes. I don't want to fix the outcomes because I think that's going to take away from the thrill, if you will. It's going to take away from the suspense. You know, I don't want to do, that's going to be too much like real life. And at the end of the day, I want it to feel like it's a toss-up. And I want to be able to watch a match and truly not know the outcome of that match. You got what I'm saying? My big question, is there a cap to the amount of characters you can use in an overall group? For example, 290 overall character limits, etc. So I don't know. You got to rephrase that a little bit. Each person is going to be, you're each going to be one superstar. Let me put that out there. Quitters like Dead Forever game, pretty much. Yeah, if you want to use Cena from OVW, you can use him at 80 overall, but you can't change him for the next 6 months or whatever. Whoever you lock in is going to be your character unless we discuss some sort of division switch. You guys can pick whatever you want. If I would love for there to be a male and female division, but if we don't have enough female superstars, we may not be able to have a female division. Yeah, I would not want there to be fixed outcomes where someone tells me to lose. I hate when leagues do that. I'm glad this is not going to be that. Yeah, no, we're not going to be... I can't use Prime Cena from all three. Oh, man. Dog, you can use whoever you want, but you got to stick to whoever you're going to pick. If you're going to pick Thugonomics Cena, he's going to be your guy for the next 6 months. That's just the way it's going to be. Because if we get people to flip-flop and change overalls and all that shit, it's going to be a problem, guys. Should make it elimination. Let them roll you up so the focus can be on the opponent. That's the perfect way to put it, Carter. Matches will have elimination, and I'll be the one to get eliminated at the start of the match. Exactly. That's exactly what we're going to do, Carter. Thank you for adding that. I appreciate the thought there. I'd play if there's a female division. I play a mean Ivy now. So let me get more in depth into the role-playing element, which is something that I want to really get into here with you guys. So yeah, I'll be playing Alan Wake in the future, Anthony. So hold on. So this is what it looks like, guys. This is what it's gonna look like. Let me open up a window here just to give you guys an example. So boom. Window capture, here we go. All right, here we go. All right, so you guys see here how we have access to Discord on screen. So this is just, I'm going to walk you through like a little sample size. All right, here we go, guys. All right, so look at the screen here, guys. You see how I put attention, everyone. We are now going to be taking registration for anyone that owns WWE 2K23 or whatever. You see how I put a picture of Triple H? So I wrote that there with Triple H in consideration, right? When you guys are doing the role-playing element, that's what I want you to do. You see how I wrote here, although further details are to follow, I wanted to be clear that this league will begin very soon and will begin in 2K23, continuing into 2K24. Only register under the condition that you will be available to play in both games. You see how I put another picture of Triple H? So I want you guys to be able to utilize that as well. I want you guys to, when you're talking in character, because I don't want people to change their names. As cool as that would be, I don't want you guys to change your name. So, for example, I'm going to go over here to the PlayStation division here. In this post, I'm going to be talking. Let's say that I end up being AJ Styles, right? Let's see, I'm AJ Styles. So I would add a photo of AJ Styles, and I would do the 2 dots. And then I would say I'm cutting a promo or I'm talking shit about anyone else or whatever the case is. I'm going to come in and say, hey, I'm the number 1 contender for a reason. Number 1 contender for a reason. Boom. You know, like, and let me scroll this up for you guys. You see how I'm writing there AJ Styles at the bottom? And so that's what I want it to look like. I want you guys to be like, hey, I'm AJ Styles, the number 1 contender for a reason. And then you have a picture. You don't even got to get a picture from Google or anything. You could just literally put this right here. Look. Put that. And then right under that, you put this. Look at that. How awesome, guys. You could change your picture and name for the server, I think. So that would be amazing. If you guys, I just feel like that would be too much trouble. But if you guys want to go above and beyond and do that within the server, that would be great. If you guys go ahead but if you guys are willing to do that, then you still need to put, even if you put AJ Styles, I would want you to put your gamer tag or part of your gamer tag in your name. That's up to you guys. I'm not going to force you to do that. I don't want you, I don't want to make this more complicated than it already will be. Like, the structure that I'm going for is very, very specific. And again, if you guys don't want to participate with the role playing and things like that, totally okay with that. But if you guys are not going to participate in storylines and play as characters, you're not going to be a main eventer in this league. You're not going to be going for the title. You're just going to be having fun with your win-loss record, and you could kind of dab your feet in that kind of element. But if you want to be truly, all in and fully immerse yourself, you're going to want to go ahead and do exactly what Beast just did right there. Perfect example. You pick a GIF, you put what you want to say just under it, and boom, you have this coming to life in a way where it's an experience, and that's what I want it to feel like. So then what I was trying to explain to you guys is I'm gonna come here on a weekly basis and do a live stream and literally read the exchanges from Monday Night Raw or from SmackDown or from the primetime show for PS5 and for the Xbox Series X division, whatever it is. I'm going to come on here on a weekly basis and we're going to be looking back at conversations that were had. You could even do some behind the scenes stuff with whoever you're in a program with. So if it's AJ Styles and Hulk Hogan and we're not streaming, we're not doing a show, but you guys want to talk shit to each other, talk shit to each other. Because when I come in on Wednesday and look at the forum, right, at the board, I'm going to be reading the exchange out loud. I'm going to be putting you guys out there. All right? That's going to be part of our programming on a weekly basis. We're going to be looking at, you know, those conversations. It's not going to be just for the people on Discord. This is going to be for everyone on YouTube to see. You're going to be exposed, if you will. So another thing is that right here, if you look closely, we're going to be doing within the LexxOverse Discord, there's a tab that says LexxOverse League Only. The LexxOverse League Only is going to be broken down into different sections. So when you click on LWF Business, it's going to show you the things like a forum. Let me take this out of here. Sorry. You're going to see different forums within the LexxOverse League. All right. So if you're going to go ahead and if you're going to go ahead and participate in the X division, you're going to click here and it's like a big conversation. Okay. And you're going to go in and do what we said you were going to do. You type in whatever, blah, 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 whatever. And that's how I go in and then read on that. And we're going to add a news section. So I'm going to be doing that as well. That's one thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to do like you see how it says here text, and I'm going to put the new channel is it's going to be LWF News. Boom. So I'm going to be in control in the news section, and we're going to have general managers. We're going to have 2 general managers. I already have one person that's going to be a general manager. We're going to be adding one more general manager. It's going to be for each division, and the general manager will be part of the story as well. Okay? The general manager will be part of the story. So we are going to have storyline general managers. So for example, I'm coming in here as Triple H because I'm running the league or whatever, right? So I can't pick Triple H wrestling because that's not him anymore. I'm going to pick Triple H with the suit because that's what I'm doing. So right here, I'm going to come in and say, breaking news. We have set our next show's main event. And I'm going to also add Triple H here to the front. Right? And then, boom. That's going to be in the news section. And then also we're going to do articles. We're going to do, like if I'm releasing a story, let's say that I just did a story on the main event, which was Hulk Hogan versus AJ Styles. And I want to talk about that matchup. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here. And look at Ghostface put I'm him. Jesus. So hold on, because he freaking overlapped what I was trying to do. So if I'm doing a breaking news story, right? Or like a storyline here, and I'm going to let you guys, we're going to get creative with this. I'm going to do this right here. This past week on Primetime TV, which is the PS5 league. I'll put right here PS5. We saw Hulk Hogan, and we'll talk about the action. Hulk Hogan destroy AJ Styles. My goodness. What a 5-star encounter. Just before the pay-per-view this weekend. Boom, that's a little tidbit there. You get me? We're gonna be doing storylines like that. All right. What do you mean a channel go to GTS? What does GTS mean? No worries, VJ. No worries, man. If you have to rewind, you know, you can rewind on the stream a little bit. And we're just going over some stuff. Hold on, let me Ghostface, I don't mean to take you out of here, but this is for announcements only. So I'm leaving that blank. But yeah, we're going to be using Discord for everything out here, okay? And guys, stick to your platform. So if you're going to be on PS5, you only talk within the PS5 community. Like a channel for gamer. Wait, what? Gamer tags? Would you do house shows too? Like, we could do house shows. Why not? Sky's the limit, man. It depends how many people we get in the league. It depends how everything evolves. Oh, if 2K24 has crossplay, we're gonna make this shit insanely big. Right now, it's kind of divided, so we're going to unify everything. Good question, for sure. So that's the whole ordeal, guys. Discord is going to be our main hub. What if you have both consoles? Then you could jump between seasons from show to show. You could show up at another show at a later date as another wrestler or whatever. Who knows? If you have both consoles and you have the game on both consoles, and maybe you could jump from show to show. We'll figure that out as it happens. I don't know how many people would do that. As much as I would love to join the league, but I just don't use online and I have to create a 2K account, I'm not doing all that. I will play my part on being a spectator. So say PS5 is WWE, Xbox is WCW. No, we're gonna do we're gonna I don't know, that part we're gonna develop as we get closer. Right now, that's not set in stone. Wait, we need to log in for the league? What do you mean log in for the league? So will bad players play against good players? Remember, at the end of the day, we're going to keep storylines within overalls. Okay? We're going to keep divisions, so to speak. And if you end up losing 10 matches in a row or whatever, then we'll kind of figure out how we could get you in the win column. And I got to see how good everyone is. I'm not sure how the skill cap or the skill gap is looking like. I haven't seen that just yet. Will you have EVPs for the league? Well, for those of you that are here right now, there's a lot of questions going on right now. There's a lot of things that are developing, obviously. I will 100% announce right here, right now, that we have 2 general managers already in place that I know will do a terrific job and have the opportunity to become a wrestler in the future whenever they're ready. Okay? The 2 general managers that we have that will add storylines, that will help manage and keep things together in the near future as the league starts will be Jay. You see his name there highlighted in blue with the WWE title. That's Jay Cage on Discord. And he's going to be strictly just a general manager as the league opens up. And the other general manager will ultimately now, this is an impromptu and a big surprise, but since he's not going to participate as a wrestler, and he is constantly in our streams and in Discord. OP leader, if you're willing to take my offer, you can be the general manager of one of the brands. So I think we have two very sound general managers who are gonna do a phenomenal job here, and we're gonna discuss their role going forward. Honestly, their role is gonna ultimately be more involved in the Discord storyline and bringing that to life within the chat as the shows are happening, whenever they can be at the shows. If Jay can't make it to a live event, he will ultimately keep track of the show via Discord and video on demand whenever he can, and he's gonna add his own his own characterization. So for example, let's say Jay is Nick Aldis. Jay is Nick Aldis, right? So Jay is going to come to the news section because he just finished watching SmackDown. And he's going to say, this week was tough for JD McDonough or whatever. JD. I see what happened with the chair shot, etc. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? He's going to go in and pretty much add layers to that story. And leader, if he's gonna accept my offer, then he'll be doing the same. But it's not gonna make or break things. These are just storylines and things that are gonna add layers to the interactiveness. Remember, guys, I want you to visualize Grand Theft Auto role playing. The people that go into those hacked servers. Okay, the people that go into those hacked servers and they like to play and impersonate a cop, they impersonate a banker, they impersonate a firefighter, a prostitute, a robber, whatever. We're gonna be doing that within the wrestling space through Discord, through the game, and obviously all stories lead to the ring, because as much as the story is gonna be fun and exciting, we need to ultimately have the wrestling encounters. So we're gonna have action, we're gonna have drama, and we're gonna have characterization. And I want you guys to be able to sink your teeth into it. If you guys want to do with what King Carter, he said it earlier, if you want to change your name on Discord, I'm not gonna click on my personal stuff because I don't want to put my personal information from my profile. But if you want to click on your profile and put your picture as Hulk Hogan, because that's who you are in the league, and you want to add to your name, let's say your gamer tag is King Carter 123, and then you could put in Hulk Hogan like this. You type in and you put Hulk Hogan King Carter 123. If that's your server name, that's even better. That's gonna be, there's even more immersion there because you're gonna read it automatically and you don't have to sit there and type in every single time Hulk Hogan. And you don't have to write Hulk Hogan and then type in whatever you want. You just literally say, whatever you want, because you already have the picture, you already have the name. People can see you and recognize you. The reason why I want people to come in here and type in, a picture of, let's say, Randy Orton, is because I want people to know that you're Randy Orton in the league. So you're going to say Randy Orton, and then you add whatever you want. Boom, 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 boom. Type in whatever the hell you want under that. So I just want it to be, noticeable. All right, so I think I covered a good amount off the top of my head, bullet points that I wanted to kind of lay out the structure for you guys. I know that I've gone, all over the place with certain elements here. I'm kind of trying to go back and forth with based on the feedback that you guys have offered me so far, which I think has been fantastic. I love the enthusiasm. I love the excitement, right, from everyone. Now, here's the thing, guys. One thing that I want to make very loud and clear. If you want to join this league, all you have to do is be subscribed to the YouTube channel, be in our Discord community. That's 2. And have the PS5 or Xbox Series console. That's it. Those are the only things that are required for you to be in this league. Now, if you want to register right now, you very well can. If you're going to register, you need to go to the pre-registration for LWF channel within the league's network, and you're going to want to type in your name. Let me go back over here and show you guys what I mean. So you guys don't get confused, because I know that this is a lot of information and maybe you guys are not really used to using Discord like that. So you're going to want to go in to the pre-registration for LWF section, and you're going to type in the console that you want. So you're going to be on Xbox Series X. Boom. That's you registering. That's it. That's all you got to do to register. Once you do that, I will write your name down under the Xbox tab. No, MGM, you're doing it wrong. You can't put it in the... I'm not going to look at it on the YouTube chat. It needs to be in the registration page on Discord, and all you need to do is write the console you're going to play on. That's it. You don't have to type in the superstar you want. There's nothing else you have to do right now but go into the chat and write the console you want to play on. That's it. It's not hard. That's it. That's all I want you guys to do right now. Okay? So that's how we're going to do the registration. I want this to be fun and exciting and simple at the same time. And, I'm complicating it a little bit because I want this to feel like an immersive experience where we get to utilize this amazing platform known as Discord that interconnects every platform, right? I want it's something that everyone can have access through. PlayStation, Xbox, it don't matter. If you use it on your cell phone, on your computer, everyone is going to be able to connect and read and see and enjoy. Even if you don't want to, participate in storylines, you just got to tell me when we get to the draft. So let me put another example for you guys. We're about to open the questions, all right? I'm going to answer everything you guys want. What is the Discord? I'll give you the link right now. Let me come over here real quick. I'm going to give you the link to the Discord. That's the link to the Discord. All right. What was I going to say? Damn, I kind of lost my train of thought. That's why I've been kind of like, I know I've overlooked some comments. Oh, so yeah. So on the day of the draft, we're going to hold our draft so we're going to do like PlayStation only. Xbox only. That's how the draft is going to be. Once we get to draft day, I'm going to pull your name in real time. All right. Whether it's from a generated website or from a hat in real life. Maybe I do a hat in real life so you guys could see me actually read out your name from a piece of paper. When I read out, let me get my Hershey Kisses, for example. I'm going to read out your name. Hershey's Chocolate. Boom. I'm Hershey's Chocolate. They called my name. I'm in the chat. And that's where we kind of negotiate what you envision yourself being in this league. So let's say I'm the number 1 pick. I get to go first. I get to pick anyone between Roman Reigns to Tozawa. If I'm going to participate in story, right, on Discord, and I'm going to be involved, like what I showed you guys, I'm going to be involved in let's say I'm in the PlayStation division. Like, look at MGM. He put whoop that trick. If you guys are going to go in there and type in and use GIFs and use images and do things like that, then ultimately you get to pick anyone you want. Anyone. Main eventer, mid-carder, jobber, I don't care. You could pick whoever you want. And that's gonna be your character and your only character for the foreseeable future till we negotiate, whether it's 3 months, 4 months. Maybe we change characters every 3 months to keep the league fresh, right? To set up new stories and new characterizations and give a chance to other superstars, if you will. Okay, so Hershey's is on the clock. I'm supposed to pick my person. I'm going to be like, hey, Lex, honestly, I'm going to be on Discord, but I think it's kind of corny to go on Discord and be someone. Like, I'm not going to be Randy Orton because I'm not going to be the legend killer. I'm not going to go on Discord and act like I'm Randy Orton. And I'm going to say, hey, that's fine. If you don't want to go in and play your role, you don't want to be the legend killer, you don't want to have fun with storylines, and you just want to wrestle, then you're going to pick a superstar that's not a main eventer. Because, you know, I want to give people that are going to be involved the opportunity to play with the bigger superstars. So, for example, if you're not going to be involved in story, then guess what? You can be someone like Johnny Gargano. You could be Johnny Gargano. It doesn't mean that he sucks. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're just gonna end up being 84 overall Johnny Gargano, and the chances of you competing for a title is gonna really depend on your record being almost flawless, if you will. So it's gonna go based on wins and losses at that point. That's literally all you want to wrestle for. You want to climb the rankings slowly but surely. Cool. Now, if you want to really immerse yourself and truly go all in, you end up picking a character that you're going to play. And if you play that character, then once again, ladies and gentlemen, the roster is yours as long as that person hasn't been selected. Okay, now another thing that I want to mention to you guys. We're not going to double draft. So if someone on PlayStation, hold on, BGs, give me a second. I'll get to your questions now, guys. I see you, Stunna. If one of you guys on PlayStation selects Randy Orton, someone on Xbox cannot be Randy Orton. I'm sorry. I don't want there to be confusion. I don't want there to be a million Randy Ortons. I want there to be a separation. Randy Orton for this season is on the PlayStation division. Okay? Hulk Hogan is on the Xbox division for this season. And that's how we're going to do it going forward. I don't want to double book the same character. I don't want to see someone on PlayStation play Randy. I don't want to see someone on Xbox also play Randy, because then it's going to be boring as hell when it's the Wednesday night recap or whatever. I'm going to come into Discord and I'm going to be like, Randy Orton from the PlayStation division says this, that, or the other. Macho Man from the Xbox division says that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to do that. We want people to have the chance to play different characters. Different models, no. Whoever is Randy Orton is going to be one Randy Orton, and that's the slot taken. There's not going to be multiple Randy Ortons from 2009 and from 2020 or whatever. No. If there's one Thugonomics John Cena on Xbox, no 90 overall John Cena on PlayStation. It's just one person, one figure. There's not going to be duplicates of anyone, no matter the attire, no matter the version, it's one superstar. If you want to be the OVW version of Brock Lesnar, that's it. Brock Lesnar's taken. Not my problem. Okay? That's it. So Stunna, for anyone that just tuned in, man, if you guys want to sign up, I already mentioned how to sign up, but I'll say it again. You click in the Discord. You join if you haven't joined, and if you are already part of our Discord community, you go to the LexxOverse League, and you go to the pre-registration page. We have a registration page where you guys will ultimately, all you have to literally do in the registration page is type in the league you want to be in. You don't have to type in anything else. I don't want you to type in a whole monologue. I don't want you to tell me who you want to play as. I don't want to tell you how many controllers you have. I don't want you to, none of that shit. All you have to type in is literally the console you want in the separate pre-registration page. We have a whole, so don't do this, guys. Don't come to the league and be like, oh yeah, I'm in the Xbox division. I want to be Xbox and Xbox. No. You're going to want to go to the registration page and type Xbox under registration. All right? That way when I go into the page, it's easier for me to separate who's on what console. Because if not, I'm going to have to be jumping between pages. Holy shit, you guys are not paying attention. Look at Stunner. He wrote, I'm in Xbox Series X. It's on the pre-registration page, guys. Not... Jesus. There you go, Stunner. Thank you. It's in the pre-registration page. You just got to write it one time. You don't have to write it multiple times, Ace. You look at Ace Hero, Xbox Series X, Xbox. I get it. Just Xbox and that's it. It just did it, jackass. Yeah, afterwards. Don't get mad at me because you didn't do it right. You just tuned in. You relax. I've been talking about this for the last hour. You could have read on the stream. Don't get mad at me. Once we get as many people as we can possibly get, right? And everyone has been registered. Everyone has joined in. I will separate who's who, and we're going to set up the draft. It's okay, but don't get mad at me just because I'm reiterating. I mean, I saw it. You guys ran and went to the wrong page. You got to let me finish talking, bro. Just listen in a little bit. Just listen in a little bit. It's okay. I'm not mad. I'm just gonna clown whoever doesn't follow along. Ace did it earlier. You don't have to worry about that. Ace earlier started asking me a bunch of shit. All right, so let's move on. So once everyone, yes, this league is starting. That's another thing. You guys probably didn't read it. All right. So the announcement page is only for announcements. I saw your message though, Stunner. So here it is. This is what I wrote, guys. No superstars have been picked. No. This is what I wrote. We are now going to be taking registration for anyone that owns WWE 2K23 and will purchase WWE 2K24 on Series X/S or PS5 consoles when it comes out. This pre-registration is to have the exact head count as to who is on what console. Reply only if you're interested. Sorry. If you have interest. I'm sorry. I'm really excited. Reply only if you have interest in joining the new league. More info coming soon. Make sure you reply inside the league headquarters registration page, pre-registration for LWF, with your preferred console, whether it's Xbox Series X/S or PS5. League will begin soon and will start on 2K23 and will carry into 2K24. Okay? So, guys, I said this earlier in the stream. If you guys don't like reading, you're going to hate this league. Because if you come onto the stream and you ask me a question that's already been answered, in the future, not right now. Right now, we need to figure things out, and I need to express my intentions on what we're doing here. So I'm not going to get mad at you for asking me a million questions. What I am going to be a little sour about is if we have a page called announcements and you didn't go in and read. You didn't go in and read any of the announcements. All the important information will be listed in announcements in the league. So if you guys haven't been tuning in, if you guys haven't been reading the main page because everyone's talking too much crap in the main page, go into the news section, go into the announcement section. You will catch up easy peasy lemon squeezy. So here's another thing for Trout. What Trout just said is another good scenario. So right now you have 2K23 on PlayStation 5. You're going to start the league on PlayStation 5 for 2K23. When 2K24 comes out, if you're buying it on Xbox and you're switching to 2K24 on Xbox, that is totally fine. You're just going to switch brands and you're going to switch the people you compete against. That's it. So whoever joins in right now, you're joining because you own 2K23 on Xbox Series X and S and PS5. All right? Again, if you're joining now, is because you're going to participate in 2K23 on whatever platform you have it on now. Simple. If you don't want to join the league right now and you want to join in when 2K24 comes out, you don't want to join in right now, don't register. We don't need you to register right now. We are setting up this league to start within the next 2 weeks. We are going to be doing pay-per-views between now and 2K24. We're doing a Royal Rumble. We're doing the power rankings. We're creating storylines as soon as possible. If you don't want to participate in the league right now, don't register. Because when I go into the chat and I go to the registration page, I'm reading everyone's name for 2K23. All right? If you're champion, do you get an overall boost? No. If you're champion, that means you're going to get featured on the show. So guys, I hope that everything that I listed within the last hour wasn't too complicated or overwhelming. We are going to do several streams LWF related. We're going to continue to answer questions that may pop up over time. And I'm going to list the rules and regulation as they are getting wrapped up now in real time. Once I have everything written down with all your questions addressed, I'm going to put that in the community for you to go and read whenever you have any doubt. It doesn't matter your time zone. It doesn't matter where you are on planet Earth. The only thing that matters is that you want to commit to this league and you want to participate in this league. That's all that matters. That's it. If you schedule if you work a show, right? If it's your day to wrestle, if you cannot wrestle on that day, don't schedule to be involved on the show. Another thing. Here's another key factor. You will get kicked for inactivity. So if you're not playing your role as your character on Discord and you haven't had a match in like 2 or 3 weeks, you're gonna have to give up your character. Sorry. I know things happen, people get busy, but it's not fair if you're Randy Orton and you haven't wrestled in like a month. You haven't really gone to Discord to participate either. Then what are you doing here? I know that injuries happen in real life and wrestlers are out of storylines for a while. But in this league where people want to try to play as Randy Orton, you just can't be Randy Orton if you're not active. There's just no way around it. I'm sorry. Especially if you're champion. If you're champion, you're going to be heavily featured at the top of the story page. If you're champion, you're going to be involved in matches more times than not. If you're champion, you're going to be defending your title every so often. So don't go for belts if you're not going to be active. Don't pick main eventers if you're not going to be active. If you want to be involved in this league and you don't want to go hard and you don't want to wrestle all the time and you just want to be a part-timer, by all means, you can go ahead and pick Jinder Mahal. You can go ahead and pick JBL. You're not going to be a top star. All right? We need that Seth Rollins championship energy. Exactly. You could join in and have some fun as Happy Corbin. If that's your thing, if that's what you want to do, go for it. You won't need to be super involved every day and you know what I'm saying? So, another thing that I want to mention once again. Right now, as of this day, January 2nd, 2024, we're going to have about, I would say, 3 shows scheduled on a weekly basis. The PlayStation 5 Primetime show and the X Division Xbox show. If you're a 95 overall, you're not a part-timer. If you're going to be a part-timer, you have to be a low overall. So we're going to have like, you know how there's Monday Night Raw and there's Friday Night SmackDown and there's there are 2 different divisions, 2 different rosters and whatever? Okay, that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. PlayStation is going to have their weekly show. Xbox is going to have their weekly show. Now you guys are asking, Lex, what's that third show you're talking about? That third show is going to be the interactive show. That third show is where we're going to go on Discord and we're going to see what everyone's been up to. We're going to see what Trick Williams has been telling Ilja Dragunov. We're going to see what Macho Man has been saying. We're going to go read through the divisions and see what the hell's been going on. You got what I'm saying? That's what we're going to be doing on that third show. Within that third show, we may have some matches depending on availability. Okay? That third show will be based on availability. If someone wants to put in some extracurricular activity, that third show will feature a PlayStation 5 match and will also feature an Xbox X Division match. And it'll be an integrated show. We're going to have 1 pay-per-view guaranteed a month. 1 pay-per-view a month. All right? So, as the league gets bigger, as the ball gets rolling, and we start to see who's who, because right now, everyone's excited. Right now, everyone wants to join in. Right now, everyone wants to do it. As time rolls on, you start to get a little bored. You start to get a little busy. You start to get, a little careless. You have an 0-10 record. You don't want to wrestle anymore because you look like a fool. Things are going to start to unravel as time goes on. Once we figure out who's who, right? Then we're going to restructure certain rules. And we're going to take away certain eligibility for superstars. And we're going to work around it because we want to give everyone a chance to have fun with their favorite superstar. And now that we got past the bullet points and the stuff that I wanted to get off my chest for the most part, there's still more things to uncover here. But now that we got past that, I'm going to go into the questions. You guys have tons and tons of questions. I see you guys spamming. Ace is spamming. BG's is spamming. I see Brian now asking me some real questions. We have Carter asking. So ask away. I'm going to try to answer to the best of my ability and as quickly as possible. Another thing, I'm going to be doing these kind of streams leading up to the league, okay? We're going to be doing these random LWF streams where we're going to kind of iron out the stuff so everyone gets familiar and everyone has an opportunity. Because a lot of people are going to be like, oh, Lex, you streamed last night or the other afternoon and I was busy. I didn't get to watch the whole stream. I cut in, but I didn't pay attention to what you said. Well, either you're going to have to watch that whole stream or just tune in at another point in time and kind of ask whatever questions you may have at that point in time. But Again, Discord is going to be your best friend. Let me go back to Discord real quick. I'm going to have a section on Discord with announcements like this, where no one is going to be able to comment, just me. I'm going to put in important announcements for you guys to go back and read. All right? There's going to be a section dedicated to just league announcements. And that's where you're going to be able to catch up. That's where you're going to be able to read for yourself at your own pace, at your own time, to get situated. You don't have to wait for the next stream. You don't have to wait for any of that bullshit. Leader, you didn't mention if you're going to be a general manager or not. You just said, hey, I'm not going to wrestle, and you just stay quiet. I didn't read your message. So, all right, we're back. Questions galore. Go for it. Let me see. Let me start up here. Can I stream my matches on my channel? We need everyone that... There's going to be so much effort that I'm putting into this league, and I'm going to be streaming the league show here. If you want to have additional matches and you want to wrestle on your channel, you could do whatever the hell you want on your channel. But league matches need to be league matches on this channel. It needs to be televised on this channel. Otherwise, I'm putting in all this hard work to gather the community in one section, and all you'd be doing is splitting the community. I don't want to split the community. I don't want to create any divisions more than there already is without being, crossplay available. I'm trying to unify everyone. That's why it took me so long to create this league, because we have separate platforms. We have separate gamers on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. I am kind of trying to find a middle avenue where we can all meet in the middle and enjoy one simultaneous program. If you go ahead and stream your own match on your own channel, you're going to be taking away from the experience that is tuning in to USA Network to watch Monday Night Raw, so to speak. So, I don't mind if you stream. I don't mind if you wrestle on your own channel. But if you're doing a league match, I'd prefer for it to just stick to the league channel, which is here, LexxExpress. All right. Let me see what other questions. Can people be managers? So as of right now, Brian, I'm doing 2 general managers. Leader didn't accept my role. He just said he's heading out. I think that's kind of up in the air. So I'm going to have 2 general managers. One of them is Jay. The other one I offered it to Leader. But I do want to do something with managers. So right now we have 2 GMs. That's it right now. Yeah, we have... Each brand has their own GM. What about different wrestling games? Right now, dog, there is no better wrestling game than WWE 2K. I know you're going to mention the one that from Nintendo Switch. I know you're going to mention maybe AEW Fight Forever. As much as I would love to involve those games, the communities are so small within those spaces that it would just... I'm going to be exhausting myself doing all this running around trying to gather everyone, and it's just going to be too much. I'm going to stick to WWE 2K for now. If Wrestling Code comes out and ends up being amazing, then maybe I add another show for Wrestling Code in the future. Let's see how that happens, when it happens. We'll get there when we get there. What if I want to stay who I am even when the draft is happening? Can I stay the same person or do I have to change? That's going to come down to your activity and how prominent you were as that character. And if you're willing to stay as that character, we could definitely work out a deal into the next season. I'll be a manager for someone. That's the thing. Right now, no managers for other wrestlers. Not yet. We'll figure that out later. Like, can I control a manager during 2 subscriber matches? I could be a wise man to whoever's going to be Roman. That would be a great idea, but it would be a little messy at first. We got to get enough people to just fill out the roster for each console right now. That's what I'm worried about. Once we get to a point where we could add managers and stables and things, I want to do that eventually. So the answer is yes, but not at launch. We're going to wait for that later. The chat should be the general managers. I don't want the chat to be the general managers because it has to be a storyline on and off the YouTube network to be on Discord and to carry in between shows. The chat is going to be the fans in attendance. I want to be a GM. I've been in Discord or whatever role you have for me. I don't want to wrestle. We'll figure it out, Levi. I'll see if there's a spot for you to be able to do something if you don't want to wrestle. Lex, let's say I'm a heel and use the 30 days not defending the title as a heel for storyline purposes. If you're a champion, you're defending the belt frequently, even if you're a heel. Exclusive streaming rights on LexxExpress channel only. You can apply in 2026. What if I want to stay the person I am? All right, I already read that. Lex, will you be an active superstar or wrestling on the roster? On Discord, I'm going to be Triple H, setting up the program, setting up the behind-the-scenes stuff. On stream, I'm going to play both characters. I'm going to be Triple H in some shows. I'll wrestle in some shows. I'm going to be supervising every match. That's for sure. Fight Forever is dead. Yes, that's the problem. The community's not big enough. For now, 2K is the best thing for the league. Exactly. Are the GMs drafting? No, because we have... if I take away the opportunity for a certain person that got picked to make their selection... Like, if I force someone to be Happy Corbin, it's going to take away from the person wanting to play in the league. I don't want to do that. What up, Nate? Will it be parties on show days? I'm ironing out those details because if there's too many people in the party chat, you can't really hear everyone. It's going to be a bunch of crowd noise. What we will probably do is the people involved in the match will probably join in on the Discord call. How many titles? It's going to come down to how many people we have in the league. I want to do I'm going to be like AEW here. I'm going to have a ton of titles if we have a ton of wrestlers. If we don't have a ton of wrestlers, it's going to be very, very limited and it's going to be very prestigious because it's going to go based on how many people we have. But we're going to have different divisions, so I'm not going to put an 80 overall superstar against a 95 overall Brock Lesnar. So we are going to have titles for different divisions. I got to fill out the roster to be able to add those extra layers of excitement. A Cyber Sunday type, yes. We will be doing, if you're not joining the league and you just want to be a spectator, there's nothing wrong with that. We're going to have, this is a subscriber-created, experience. So if you want to be part of the audience and just be part of the audience, I'm going to add you guys to the overall production of the show. We're going to do, like he said, Cyber Sunday or Cyber Monday. We'll do something where voting plays a part. For sure, 1,000%. Because this is going to be a fun, fair experience for everyone to have a chance to enjoy. That's the whole point on it. Look at Ref. Can we get tickets for our family and friends? Yes, of course. Can people get fired? The only way that you get stripped away of the wrestler that you pick is if you don't participate. Will it be a limit on the amount of titles you can hold? Yes. Incentive title runs by giving whoever the champ, like VC, month sub tiers, stream party. Yeah. If my channel was big enough and I was making enough money, of course I would add incentives and money stuff on the line. But I'm not going to create a pool of money where people have to put in $1 or whatever. I've already thought about that. And I do want to do that in the future as this kind of turns into like the snowball effect and it grows. I'm just not going to, we'll do something for sure. That is 100% something that I have in mind, well thought out, whether it's a giveaway or a tournament or a game giveaway, like something, but we need to get there first. That's why a lot of things, there's a lot of ambition here, and there's a lot of, when we get there, we'll do those things. I just don't want to that's not the enticing factor. I don't want people to join this, because then you're just gonna get a bunch of money hungry cheesers that are chasing, you know, a prize, and that's it. I don't want those prize fighters, if you will. I want people to be dedicated to storylines. I want people to be dedicated to the character they select. I want people to be dedicated to the Discord community, you know, the within their own division. I want people to ultimately just participate because they want to participate. So will you alert the people competing like a day before in case someone cannot show due to family things, etc.? 100%. This is going to be very well coordinated prior to the show. If you can't show up and something comes up, there's nothing wrong with that. You won't be penalized unless it's becoming like a problem where you miss a bunch of back-to-back shows or you can't do a makeup show or whatever. You need weekly riders. Well, that's kind of like what the GM is gonna be doing along with me. So it's gonna be like a three-headed monster, if you will, for now. What if someone picks Kevin Nash? Could someone pick Diesel? No. If you're picking Diesel, Kevin Nash is taken. If you're picking Kevin Nash, Diesel is taken. If you're picking NWO version Kevin Nash, that's the one you're using. So whoever you pick is going to be your superstar for the coming season. And remember, guys, all these things, like I said earlier, are going to be set in stone for you guys to kind of follow along with a list of rules and regulations that I'm going to have. But I am going to adjust. Like right now, Carter's saying, how will you deal with toxic players? That's kind of like a case-by-case scenario. If you're asking me, Lex, are you going to lay down the law for someone who cheats or someone who's not showing up or someone who's not participating? 1,000%. It's going to just be a case-by-case scenario. I'm going to remove whoever needs to be removed whatever time is given. This is something that's supposed to be fun. If you're here to make this toxic and curse and bitch and moan and nah, I'm not doing that, dog. I don't. That's just too much. Any off-limit superstars right now? No. 30-day suspension for toxic wellness policy. Exactly. We're going to get creative with things like that, like what Brian just wrote. The highlight reel, that's Brian, by the way. Things like that will get situated where we will hand out suspensions, we'll hand out firings or whatever, and you can re-enter the next draft pool in 3 months or whatever. Will there be rules for people spamming the same move over like 3 times in a row? Yeah, no spamming. I could tell you right now, no spamming. I'm supervising every match. I'm going to referee every match. I'm going to tell you guys in real time, hey, stop doing that shit. And I'm going to give you the warning just like there's warnings. I'm going to be the referee in your ear. That's really what I'm going to do. Because we're trying to create something fun for the people that are watching as well. And if you're going to watch a beatdown with the same spamming cheese over and over and over and over and over and trying to glitch into the crowd and shit, that's not fun. That's not what we're doing here. You had a blast watching CM Punk live. That's what's up, Steven. So again, guys, you know, my thought process behind this is doing a lot what I did. I did a lot of this that I'm telling you guys, and I haven't memorized because I had so much fun doing this on my Xbox 360 days. I did this in Xbox 360 with no YouTube, no Discord, no big parties, no forums. It was just a free website that I created, fake stories that I was creating with certain people, and I had like 60 members, and it was fun, it was chaotic, it was exciting, and I used YouTube very lightly, but you know, this is gonna be a lot more expanded on. Low blows are allowed. Low blows are cheese. So it's going to depend on the character. I don't want to see John Cena do a low blow. Seeing Punk live was awesome. I bet, VJ. That shit was phenomenal, huh? So again, keep asking away, guys. Hit me with the questions. I'm here to read all your questions. I'm here to make this as understandably easy as I possibly can. Phenomenal Ace left. This was the Q&A portion of the video. He was spamming earlier, but there is no created characters. There's no created content. There's no custom portraits. There's no customization at all. It's official DLC. It's official alternate attires. It's official things within the WWE game. Oh, Lex, but that's limited. That's boring. I understand, bro, but that's the only way I'm going to be able to control the cheating and be able to keep things contained. How about WWE guest host? What do you mean? Saw you pick China. So, wait, saw you pick China. Her finish is pretty much a low blow. Oh. I'm in Discord, but I can't get in. What do you mean, Billy? Will it be rapid or timed? What do you mean? For the pin? We'll do voting and see where that goes. What other questions you have? Heel doing one would low-key make sense. Say if ref distracted. Yeah, it's low blows are coming down to heels. Since you creating storylines, you're gonna wait, what? You're gonna mix some CPU matches in there. If the league doesn't have enough users, then maybe we'll do some forced, outcomes with CPU stuff. I'm hoping that we don't need to do that. I would hope that we could get as many people on each platform as we possibly can. The storylines are going to be a combination of like the exchanges that people have on Discord. So if you pick Randy Orton, Bryan, and you're feuding with The Rock, I would expect for you to behave like Randy Orton a little bit and for the person to be The Rock. I don't expect for someone to be on Discord saying, "Oh, F you, you're a piece of shit, you're a scrub." Nah, we're going to role play. This is GTA role playing meets wrestling. This is open world consequences being utilized under the bubble of Discord and the texting of Discord. So you don't have to get in on the party chat and be like, "Oh, I'm Randy Orton. I hear voices in my head." I don't want people to do that. I want people to be able to do it through text where they don't feel embarrassed or awkward, and you could create your own story. And I'm going to be covering those stories, and I'm going to be sharing those stories. So whatever conversations are had on Discord, I'm going to have a special show on a weekly basis sharing that. And that's what I want the stories to kind of flourish from. How many matches per show? It's going to depend on the amount of people. Brass knuckles, good though, right? Depends on the character. Depends on the character. Will there be squash matches? Good question. I gotta see how we're looking like in terms of roster. The roster's looking really light right now. I know the excitement. We've had a lot of people throughout the stream. We've had a lot of questions, but we don't have that many people on each platform just yet. Nah, like instead of having 2 subs feud that week, you do the whole GM thing saying, "Oh, tonight you're gonna need to work together to take on the Uso CPU." Oh, okay. Yes, Brian. Yeah, we could do stuff like that. Yes. Perfect example. Wow, Brian, good point. Yes. Involving the CPU in stories like that, we'll definitely do squash matches like that. Yes. We'll definitely do stuff like that. How about using Shinsuke's Mist? That seems pretty accurate with what he does in real life. Yeah, that was my previous question. Like, would I have influence on matches based on story? As a general, well, are you talking from a wrestler standpoint or from a GM standpoint? I'm in, but it keeps telling me wrong login. I haven't used Discord since last year. Well, Billy, create a new Discord. It's free. Are we allowed to be in a faction, and what will be the limit? Yes, factions will be allowed. But we're not going to be doing tag matches at launch. Not yet. As general manager, the influence will be in booking some matches, yeah. That's as far as your influence will go at first. And storylines. You're going to get to create narratives as a general manager. You kind of get to filter the stuff going on. So, let me show you guys an example. As a general manager, you're going to come to LWF News. And I told you earlier, but you're going to type in Nick Aldis. And plus, me and you are going to talk on the side. Me and you are going to talk on the side. You're going to go ahead and put the picture like I did earlier. Look at the picture that I put earlier. You see Nick Aldis right there. So under Nick Aldis, you're going to put Nick Aldis story. And you're going to type in whatever. Blah, 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 such and such and such. This is happening, whatever, whatever. And we'll kind of work around that. We'll kind of, you know, set that up. Would we incorporate war games into the league? Well, the thing about war games is that the online was complete garbage. That's why I'm trying to keep it to like 1v1s and like triple threats and things like that. Because the moment you have 4 or more players involved in one match, it kind of breaks the match for whatever reason. War games don't really work, unfortunately. Who's in the booking committee besides Lexx? The 2 general managers. Right now, it's Jay and Leader, from what it looks like. Sign me up for GM if Leader's not doing it. Perfect. We have our backup GM in Brian, who I wanted to approach if that was going to be the case, but I didn't know how committed he was going to be. Yeah, I want wrestlers to be wrestlers and GMs to be GMs. I don't want to mix match. The only reason Jay is going to be a GM right now is because he's not going to be a wrestler right now. It works now. I don't know. Last time I used it, it was kind of garbage. And it wasn't that long ago either. Can we do Iron Man matches? Bro, we're going to be doing all sorts of matches. We're going to be doing all sorts of matches. By Iron Man, I mean 60 minutes. Ain't nobody going to watch you wrestle for 60 minutes. We don't even know if the online connection is going to hold up that long. Yeah, Leader just dipped without answering. Let me see. Let me contact Leader on Discord real quick. I want confirmation. Let's see. Leader. I just wrote to Leader right there just to make sure. I put, hey, Leader, are you accepting my offer as general manager? So we're going to find out in a few minutes. Maybe 15-minute Iron Man matches. I barely want to watch real wrestlers do 60-minute matches. Exactly. Can I be the pyrotechnics guy? I'm going to bring back brawls and panties matches. Everyone, my show's going to kill Jay and the LexxExp. Oh, shit. All right. So that's funny, guy. I brought up the chat box. So, yeah, let's go back to the superstar selection. Because I know we had a lot of questions here. Let me I want to show you. I want to visibly show you. So if you pick this Kevin Nash, who's 88 overall, you cannot switch mid-show and do 90 overall Kevin Nash NWO. If you pick NWO Kevin Nash, you're NWO Kevin Nash. That's what we're doing. Or that's how we're doing. At least that's how the starting is going to be. Woody's going to light someone up like Jeff Hardy? Hell yeah. Dog, please? What? It's just an attire? No, man. Why are you so hell-bent on that? Lex, could the shows have commentators? Oh, I don't know if anyone's going to be willing to commentate, but that would be amazing. I want to do that. I just didn't see anyone wanting to do that besides me. Talk to Lex about it, Ace. I don't have much pull yet. GMs get to fight over top signings. Well, it's going to be platform based. There's not, as much as I would love for you guys to fight over having Randy on one show or the other, it comes down to that person drafting their own superstar. I feel bad stripping away someone from their chance of picking who they want. Okay, Leader says, you know what? I'm in. I can be general manager. So, Leader, you really don't want to wrestle at all, huh? You just want to be a GM, just to be sure. Okay. What console is it that you have, Leader? What console is it that you have? Someone please tell Ace he can't use his New Japan AJ Styles attire. Exactly. I'll send the picture. No, bro, it doesn't matter. No created content. No created content. Let me go back and explain to you why you cannot show up with created content. Because I'm going to go to an online match. I'm going to go to lobbies. I'm going to create a lobby. And then when I'm done creating a lobby, I'm going to take off edited / created superstars. And I'm going to take off custom portraits. No custom portraits. Another thing, guys. Another thing that hasn't really been asked, and I was hoping one of you guys would ask. I see what you're showing, bro. I know. And I truly am sorry. It's not like I don't want you guys to be able to express your creativity. It's just that I don't know who's going to join in the league. I don't know how the league is going to go. I just know that I need to make sure that no one changes the moveset. I'm trying to make sure that no one cheeses and all that shit. So it's only official content until we get to a point where it's gotten boring or whatever. No one has been picked so far. So guys, I'm going to explain to you how the draft is going to work again. Since I don't have it in writing, maybe you guys missed it earlier. The draft is going to be simple. I'm right now working on the registration part of the league. So in the registration part of the league, people are listing what platform they're on. I'm going to be writing down who's who in terms of platform and preference. Once we get through that stage and we have enough users in each platform, we will be doing a draft for each platform. So PlayStation will have their PlayStation draft, Xbox will have their Xbox draft, and the draft is literally the order of each individual selecting what superstar they're taking. Okay? It's going to be a combination. The stream is going to be one stream for both platforms. So, let's say the number one pick goes to Witty on Xbox. Witty on Xbox has the chance to pick whoever he wants. The number 2 pick goes to Carter on PlayStation. Carter gets to pick for play. So that's how we're going to do. And we'll switch it as the seasons go on. Seasons are going to last, like I said, about 3 months. 3 to 6 months is... I got to narrow down on how long the seasons are going to last based on the people that we're going to have. That's it. And again, guys, if you want to join in and not worry about role playing, you can pick Johnny Gargano, who's one of those less desired superstars. You could pick Happy Corbin. You could just join in and have fun and fight and be a filler superstar. If you guys join in and you have the number 1 pick and you're picking Cody Rhodes, I expect for you to behave like Cody Rhodes on Discord. So on Wednesday, when I do the recap show and I go into Discord and I'm here like, oh shit, okay, let's see what's been going on over at PlayStation. I'm gonna be like, holy snap, Hulk Hogan has been going off on Carmelo. Carmelo Hayes and Hulk Hogan are having a feud. And I'm going to read out loud what Hulk Hogan told Carmelo and all this shit. That's the whole purpose of role-playing. That's the whole purpose of, storylines. And then I'm going to go to the news section and I'm going to see what the general managers have been saying. I'm going to look at what Nick Aldis J has been saying. I'm going to look at what Leader has been saying. That's what the purpose of storylines are. And then we're going to have also a power rankings page. So look, I'm going to go over here and we're going to put power rankings. Boom. You're going to get to go in here and you're going to get to read who's the number 1 superstar of the week. And we're going to do screenshots We're also gonna have a portion on the show where we're gonna showcase the top screenshots of the week and replays and things like that. Trust me, bro, we're gonna have so much fun with this awesome league. All right, we're gonna have so much fun with this awesome league where it's gonna live through Discord. It's gonna be incorporated into YouTube. It's gonna spill into the action in the ring. We're gonna have promos. We're gonna have audience. We're gonna have votes. We're gonna have, you know, seasons. We're gonna have drafts. We're gonna have a lot of fun with this shit, bro. You want to play storylines? You play storylines. You don't want to play storylines? You don't have to play storylines. Lex want that adrenaline. Exactly. I want that adrenaline, Cody Rhodes. Lex, will you be deleting the chats inside the P Division and X Division channels because they're not them superstars, or at least not yet? Yes, we're clearing everything and opening it up fresh when the league is ready to roll. Does online have breakout feature after match ends? No, unfortunately no. It doesn't have that. I wish it did, but no. So, guys, as time goes on, we are going to continue to sit here, break bread, and kind of have these conversations where we're going to ultimately have everyone get as informed as we possibly can. And the driving force, the center where we're all going to meet is going to be on Discord. Discord is going to be our GTA world through text. That's where we get to play our characters. So even if someone changed something on their moveset, I'll know. Well, I can help with that because I know the superstars have the moves. I hear you on that, but we're not changing the rule on created characters and created content. I'm just not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want there to be not even the slightest chance. I don't want that to be a thing. I don't want that to, you know, I just don't want to deal with that shit, bro. I've dealt with that in the past, and I don't like that at all. I don't like messing with overalls. I don't like that, dude. And plus, it also causes glitches, just so you guys know. It causes glitches. You guys will be like, oh no, but they fixed this. PS5 registration looking light. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. We gotta wait and see. And there was also some spamming on the Xbox side of thing. But yeah, the registration so far are looking kind of light. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, we're gonna build this going forward into bigger than what it's looking like. We're gonna have more rules and regulations to streamline everything as we kind of, you know, get the idea, an idea of how people are willing to participate. Because right now, bro, everyone is ecstatic. Everyone wants in. I promise you that as the league goes on and you start racking up them losses, you end up having a bullshit ass title loss. People are going to forget that this is fun, and they're going to freaking get pissed off, and we're going to get quitters, we're going to get ragers, we're going to get, you know, and it's going to happen. I'm telling you, I've been doing this. We're doing house shows. VJ asked, I want to do house shows. Yeah. I don't want there to be I want there to be random house shows. Hopefully we get to do house shows.
He said we'll have a Bozo Championship. I made one.
Lex, what if we load into a match and they have a move or something which isn't in the moveset? Will it result in a DQ? Because I could use a hacked moveset on a 77 overall Jinder. But what do you mean? I'm turning off created content. How do you get past that created content wall? Can you keep the title after a countout loss? That's going to depend, bro. Match by match scenario. I'm a rage if I'm not being treated as a star. I'm going to pull a CM Punk and make you fear for your life. Oh, God. PlayStation Nation got to start showing up in registration. Did Michael Cole get released? I just read it. He may not be working. Let me see. Nah, he didn't get released. Are you talking about the commentary changes that they've made for SmackDown? No, he didn't get released. All right, so we have Trout here, who's aspiring to join in on the league. who's aspiring to be part of this going forward. What are some questions that you may have, Trout? I saw you were saying that you don't really want to join in on 23. You want to maybe wait for 24?
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Okay, so if you guys are like Trout, for example, Trout wants to join the league and he doesn't want to participate in 23. He wants to just wait for 24. There's nothing wrong with that, but I don't want anyone that's not going to participate in 23 to register.
I deleted my message so you wouldn't get confused.
Yeah, we don't want any early registrations, and it's going to cause confusion. So if you guys
I've never done a league before, so I'm actually kind of excited to be a part of it, to be honest.
Yeah, you know,
I've never been in a wrestling league type thing.
I said this earlier. A lot of people were asking me, oh, man, you know, what happened with the league? I've wanted it for so long. The thing is that PS5 wasn't as readily available. Xbox wasn't as readily available. People didn't have the funds to get the consoles just yet. Now we're in a position where consoles are available. People are going to be buying the new game. People are going to be buying into the new consoles. The game is on sale. So I want people that are going to be able to play on 23 and play on 24 going forward, because now's the time. I feel now is the best time for this channel, for Discord. We have over 300 freaking members on Discord now. Like, this is the perfect time. It's the perfect storm. I want Trout in an I Quit match. He's going to have the shortest career in the LWF. No worries, Trout. You'll barely play 23 league when I get through with you. Those are the kind of promos that I want to read. Those are the kind of promos that I want to read. So we're going to be working on our logos. But I know you guys saw the thumbnail. I also wanted to wish you guys a very happy new year. The stream is not ending just yet. We're getting close to the ending of this stream. We will be doing more streams going forward before the official launch of LWF. But just want to stop for a second. I wish you guys a happy new year if you guys weren't here earlier when the stream started. And the logo is not fully worked through just yet, but LWF is the initials of the league. All right, so if you guys are going to be joining, I want you guys to be aware what LWF stands for. It stands for LexxEverse Wrestling Federation, and it's a WWE 2K league. All right, so LWF is the official name. You guys want to rep it, that'll be amazing. If the channel gets to 20, 30,000 subscribers and the league blows up and all that shit gets crazy, we're going to be bringing out official merch for the league as well, so you guys could rep LWF wherever the hell you guys want. You guys want a hoodie, you guys want a shirt, you guys want a hat. LWF will be part of our merchandising.
Can we get like a pooper scooper?
We'll get a pooper scooper from Marco.
A salad bowl?
A salad bowl, yeah. We'll definitely have some stream references in whatever merch we decide, but that's where my mind is at. I want to be able to utilize the 2K24 season and be able to motivate people to jump in, buy the game, and join in on the league we're creating, right? And I feel like this channel has done so well building up with the excitement of previous games. But once the game drops, if I'm not doing community creation stuff or certain, online matches or whatever, I feel like the hype doesn't really remain through and through. And I've been covering real life WWE and AEW, whether it's watch party, reviews, post shows. Those are all great, and we'll continue to do that kind of content. But right now, I feel like where we're at in this channel, where we're at with the games and the consoles and Discord and the availability for everyone and accessibility for everyone, that's why all of this came together right now for 2024. Yesterday, I wanted to focus on the Monday Night Raw stream. We did that. Today, I wanted to come out here and give you guys the breaking news that LWF, LexxEverse Wrestling Federation, is coming to WWE 2K sooner than you think. All right? We're ironing out all the details. I want you guys to gather your questions through the coming days. I want you guys to go into Discord and have conversations about some of the things that you want to do within the league, and we'll definitely collaborate. And I want you guys to feel like you're part of something, that's really immersive, because let's face it, guys, WWE 2K and 2K Sports and all, these guys are not adding a franchise mode. These guys might not even add crossplay anytime soon.
They better add crossplay. That'd be a lot easier for the.
It'll be a lot easier, but you know, it's just going to be so complicated.
You gotta work with what you got, I guess. Right?
Exactly. It's going to be so complicated for them, and they're going to make up all these excuses. So
no coding and shit like that.
Exactly. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. I'm combining my experience with my league that I had in 360 with modern times, and I'm ambitiously expanding on all these things that you guys heard me mention. I will do a separate video carder, and I will do other streams for you guys to always come in and fall back on. And I will also be working out on WordPad, Word, whatever program, where I'm going to be typing out all the rules and regulations and the questions that you guys will have for me. So this is all just the beginning. Look at the numbers we're averaging right now. Over 30 people all stream, and we're just talking about it, brainstorming, and going over some of the things that we're going to be doing on here. And even last night, the excitement for Rumble season, The Rock returning. This is the perfect time to join our Discord community. Even if you're not going to, wrestle in the league, I want to welcome the audience to join and be part of the LexxOverse audience, reading in the chat and experiencing this league on and off stream as well. Lex, the tournament AEW just had, could the league have a version of that tournament? We're definitely going to be doing a tournament. And let me just say this. We have a lot of people in this league that are old enough to participate in money tournaments. I'm going to be doing money tournaments with cash pools as well, where it's going to be extremely cheap.
If you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you.
It's going to be extremely cheap. I'm not really going to keep the pool of money. I'm not going to cheat you guys. I'm going to be very transparent. It'll probably cost like maybe $1 or $2 to join the tournament. The winner will get, the biggest amount or whatever. You could get a gift card. We'll do something where we're going to open up the floodgates, guys. 2024 needs to hit different. 2024, we need to cross 20,000 subscribers. I am gunning for as much as I possibly can manage, and this is just the beginning for LWF, LexxOverse Wrestling Federation. I'd rather just call it LWF, LexxOverse Wrestling Federation. It's so long, but I wanted it to be inspired by, the LexxOverse, which is you guys. I wanted it to be inspired by old WWF days, the Attitude Era, if you will, which was World Wrestling Federation. So we're going to be bringing that, that inspiration and that ambition into this league. Obviously, there's plenty leagues out there. Carter wrestles in another league out there. I don't care how anyone else does it out there. I don't care. This is all from I haven't read anyone. I've never been in anyone else's league. This is from my personal experience, and this is from my personal brainchild, okay? I just want you guys to know that I'm all ears with certain things, but pretty much everything I laid out that you guys heard me talk about, I'm very adamant about that because I want to keep a certain strict order as to how we can streamline this and interconnect it with this community live on YouTube. All right, Zay, I'll catch you later, bro. Can we send videos too that go along with the promo? Not us, obviously, but for example, can I send a CM Punk 15-second video? Good question, Ace. That would be amazing if you're involving your own superstar. If you guys want to make edits on your own and put those edits on YouTube for like 10-second clips, 15-second clips, and use IRL stuff, that would be phenomenal. Sky's the limit, guys. I want you to truly immerse yourself into your character. I want you guys to truly explore and feel the excitement of being able to play as Randy Orton through text. That's why, I don't want to do it in a party, because if you guys join a party, we all know people are not going to be like, yeah, I'm the legend killer, and you're not going to want to change your voice. You're going to be like, let me tell you something, brother. No one's going to want to join the party and truly change their voice and truly do all that. So I'm not going to force you guys to do that. Why do that when our imaginations, our imagination can take us so far. So take it as far as you can through text. Will matches be redone if pin lags or glitches? Case by case scenario is my reply to that. There's a lot of questions that you've asked that have been very, very good, but they're going to be on the spot and dealt with in the moment. We'll get there when we get there. Cheaters will be addressed. Glitches will be addressed. Lags will be addressed. And if you are more than a one-time offender, you will be suspended. You will be stripped away from your title. You will be stripped away from your superstar and things like that. Again, guys, back to the tournament stuff that VJ was asking. That is coming once the league gets established. We're going to do free tournaments for everyone to join in on, even if you're not part of the league. We're going to do league tournaments for people to join in on as your character. And we're going to be doing money prize tournaments where you donate $1 through Zelle or Discord or what have you. And we're going to ultimately do some nice, fun, exciting prizes. Also, I'm going to create a very special perk. If you are a member of the channel, you can be part of the show in a party on stream in real time. Like we did for the watch party several times, we're going to be bringing that to the members in the league. You don't have to be in the league to be a member. You just have to have the membership, which I think is like $3 is the cheapest membership. You get emojis and all this shit. You're going to get to join in and be a special guest in those streams. So do you guys have any other questions for me? Any other questions you guys got out there? Trout, you got any questions you want to bring into the stream?
Well, how will we know who's taking what? Like, say I'm joining 124. Are you gonna have a list of available?
Yeah.
Posted, or are you just gonna be able to say?
So the idea right now, the idea is for people that are joining in on 23 and are established characters on 23. Hopefully by the time 24 comes out, everyone has the money and has the game pre-ordered to switch over. At that point in time, probably like a week after 24 comes out, because I want everybody to get familiar with 24, obviously.
Yeah.
We'll probably start the new season. We'll probably start season 2 by then. I want to do the seasons kind of like, you know how Fortnite and Call of Duty does like their seasons as like every 3 months or something like that?
Yeah, like a couple months or 3 months or something.
Yeah, I want to do seasons and I want to have certain things that I'm going to be doing within that season. Yeah, we're going to have weekly power rankings and overall championship rankings. Tell Trout that he has a match with Omos tonight. That's my question. Can we get someone to do custom promo builds for a pay-per-view with song choices, or is that too much? For example, Rock versus Austin with My Way. Bro, that would be amazing, and I would like to do something like that. But those things get copyrighted, and it'll cost me my channel. So maybe I'm gonna open like a secondary channel for that. Pre-order LexxExpress Battle Pass? Nah, I'm not gonna be doing a Battle Pass. That's for sure.
Get boost and shit.
Question: do people want me to join? Of course, you could join Straight Edge. That'll be great. I've been trying to get you to join the Discord community forever. I'm only gonna join for 23 as of right now. Gotta do some data mining on 24. What the hell is wrong with you, Woody? You're going to go one-on-one with the Undertaker. You're going one-on-one with the Undertaker. So we're going to be streamlining the shows, man. Pay-per-views are going to be a mixed bag, meaning PlayStation and Xbox are going to be accounted for at the pay-per-view. The weekly show where I'm breaking down what's going on is going to be kind of like a WWE main event or something like that. That's going to be a mixed show as well. And then we're going to have a PlayStation 5 show, and we're going to have a Xbox show. You're ready to join the league? If you're ready to join the league, make sure that you go to the Discord, you go to the registration page, and you type in the console you want to join in on. So do I need to get 2K23 or no? If you want to wrestle in 2K23, yes. If you don't own 2K23 right now and you can't get it on sale for like 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks, don't buy it. Don't buy it. I suggest you just wait for 24 because we are going to be switching to 24 like almost immediately. The reason why I'm doing it on 23 now is because it's the start of 2024. Royal Rumble season is here. I want to have the Royal Rumble on stream. I want to have the Elimination Chamber as well. So I want to be able to have these, epic, in-season pay-per-views. Let's hope 24 has crossplay. If 24 has crossplay, it's going to be crazy. Will it be a promo channel? Like to do like what Ace said, to do like my way or the highway? Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. The problem with that is, again, copyright stuff, and we'll figure that out when we get there. I am gonna have a show intro. If you guys are wondering, I am gonna have a show intro. All right, we do the house is supposed to feel. PlayStation is gonna have their own song. Xbox is gonna have their own song. I'm gonna use it through the copyright-free, YouTube program. So I'm gonna look for a dope song for Xbox and PlayStation. We'll have voting for the songs of each platform. But the start of the show will have like a 1 or 2 minute clip, and we are gonna have highlights, and it is gonna show the name of the show and all that, and it'll be like about a minute long. Oh, are we gonna have a promo channel? Well, the promo channel is gonna be on the platform, but for videos and stuff, you mean? Yeah, we could do that separate if you want. Yeah, I mean, 2K24 for WWE could be cross-platform now that NBA has it. You're right. Can't wait to be a GM. I'm excited for you to be a GM, man. I'm excited for you guys to be, part of the league. Whether you're wrestling, watching, it's gonna be a lot of fun. This is something that I've wanted to do forever, but kind of put in the back burner because of the accessibility. Keep 23 League as NXT when 24 comes out for the Broke Boys. Brian with a phenomenal thought. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do. We'll probably do a shorter, more minimized 23 league, and we'll extend the life of that maybe for however long. But we'll definitely do 24 as soon as 24 comes out. And we are going to redraft, and that'll be the start of a new season. As long as it's not like Fight Forever music that plays the same song. Nah, the song that's going to be played for the intros are going to be copyright-free music. Look at Levi with the 99 cent. This is the 10th super on live stream. Thank you, man. You are awesome for that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me heart that up there. Keep up the hard work. Thank you guys, man. I'm trying to add different things to the channel to make sure that you guys are, always coming back to have some more fun. Whether it's a watch party, review, reaction videos, YouTube shorts, gameplay videos, gameplay streams, my GM universe, whatever. I play everything and anything. Anybody can get the smoke. Best heel in the game. Black with the 10. Thank you. Let's go. As people buy 2K24, they get called up. Perfect analogy, perfect example. That's exactly what we'll do. But if you stay on 23, you're going to get the back end of the roster. People on 24 will be entitled to pick premium stars. Lex, can we use the Man of Steel soundtrack for the promos? I can't show it on the channel, so if you want to share that on Discord and people want to watch it, you could do whatever the hell you want. I think the low blow is cheap because you can't do any reversal. Maybe bad guys are the only ones that could use it, and it'll be super limited. 23 will be AEW. That's a good point. Straight edge too. AEW, NXT. We'll think of something. We'll do like a special subdivision for the people that are still on 23. Because I know the new game is going to come out. A lot of people are not going to be able to afford a $70 game immediately. Some people are going to have to wait for a sale, for the WrestleMania sale or something. So I'm definitely going to try to make sure that we do something at that point in time. I just didn't think that far ahead right now because I'm really excited to do it right now for everyone on 23 that got it for Christmas, that got the new console, that, you know, jumped on next gen. I need 24 now. 24 is going to be fire, bro. Are you using custom arena? No custom anything for now. Ooh, yeah. Look at Levi walking down the ramp like the people's champ. You know, I do want to use custom arenas, but the problem is, guys, loading issues. It causes for the game to crash sometimes with created content and the images and all that bullshit. And, you know, we'll see how that plays. Let me see if it allows me to do it. Hold on. So let's see. We're gonna create a match right now. Let's see how that works. So I'm gonna create a match. We'll do triple threat because I would be managing it. I'm gonna do a custom arena. Look at Mr. Black with the tenaroonie. Spinaroonie. Walking down the ramp like the people's champ, Levi and Mr. Black. All right, so where's the LexxExpress one that I did? It was FCW. So yeah, I could still take off edited, created superstars and portraits. So yeah, we will be doing custom arenas. Breaking news. I will be creating arenas for the league. No submissions right now. Submissions will be case by case, depending on this type of match we're gonna have. But no, I'm not gonna be doing no freaking created or I'm not gonna be doing no submission cheese in this league. It'll be MMA rules if we do something like that. It'll be for special matches. Submissions are gonna be saved for special matches. Are you gonna make an intro for Raw and SmackDown? Yes, I did. I did say I would. With a song. If you need a song suggestion, I got you, bro. I'm not gonna use real music, unfortunately, man. There's enough free music on YouTube that I could use. Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, we'll do something like this. Welcome to PlayStation 5. We'll do stuff like that, all right? I'll do little voiceovers. We'll do little firework cheese. I'll do something. Yes, John, I'm creating belts as well. I'm going to create all the LexxExpress titles. I'm going to create the arenas. We're going to be doing everything to make it feel unique and genuine. Should do an example match? Nah, you're just trying to bait me into setting up a match. We'll do that at a later stream. Right now, this was just getting the information out there, answering as many questions as I possibly can, and keeping you guys informed in the mix. Okay, before I crash out, do we need to register as GM? No. Jay and Leader are the official GMs right now. Where is the league registration page at? So, when you go to Discord... Hold on. Where the hell is... Oh, here it is. When you go to Discord, you're going to want to go down to where it says LexxExpress League Only at the bottom left tab, and you're going to go to pre-registration for LWF. Once you go here, you're going to type in the console that you're on. So I typed in Xbox as an example earlier, but you just come in and type in whatever you want. That's all you got to do to register. So, for anyone that might have just tuned in, for anyone that wasn't here earlier, to register, all you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, join Discord, and have PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X/S. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to have. It's absolutely free. It's absolutely interactive. That's why we're doing Discord. If you want to play a character, you can. If you want to be boring and just wrestle for wins and losses, you don't have to play any character, but you're going to be used as a plug and play filler. Okay? So we're going to have minimal characters and over the top, larger than life characters. And I hope that if you decide to join this league, if you decide to participate, that you truly want to get lost in this experience and you participate with the intended character you choose. So guys, on that note, man, happy 2024. We had an amazing first stream. This new year needs to hit different for us on here. It really does. We're coming with vengeance. I need to get past 20,000 subscribers. We need to have everyone on Discord involved as much as possible, right? This is going to be a lot of fun. It's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan with Royal Rumble season, 2K24 season, and now the LWF season kicking off. You guys are amazing. I'm sorry for waiting so long to do this, but the time is right now. If I would have done it sooner, we wouldn't be as excited
Then,
as we are right now.
Now, forever.
Exactly. We got a lot more coming, guys. Have a great night. We'll be back with more wrestling. 23 ruined my life. I hear you, straight edge. 23 was tough, but 24, we got to look ahead. You're inviting sweats? I don't know, bro. I don't want any sweats in here, honestly. I want this to be fun and exciting, not cheesy and stupid and the kind of player that you are, basically. I see you as being one of the players that get fired, honestly. Let me just be real. So, the new league is upon us. We got more streams coming to break it down. LWF, Lexxoverse Wrestling Federation, coming soon. Woody says Lex is a cheeser. That's why he ain't competing. I never said I wasn't competing. You probably left when I said I was competing. I am going to be competing. Can there be co-GMs? I might work on that. I see Levi says that he can't join the league or doesn't want to join the league, but he wants to be a GM. So we'll look into expanding roles for those that want to participate beyond being a viewer. LWF, man. I can't wait. You guys are amazing. I'll see you on the next one. 2024. Let's go.
Do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light, ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on the shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these dreams I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said.